myself yesterday getting kind of down, last night actually, and not at the state of affairs, because, well, certainly down about that, but more about how much disconnection I was feeling even in my Facebook feed. And people who, we remember, like when we live here, when we live in Berkeley, sometimes we're like, oh, we forget people, not everybody thinks the way, you know, that we tend to. And so when you see old friends from high school or family or, you know, whatever, whoever put things up on Facebook that are so diametrically opposed to the way you're feeling about things, it just kind of makes you feel sad and disconnected. And so, but then, you know, I was watching myself, how I was starting to go to war. I was inwardly going to war with whoever put something up, and like trying to, like, I'm going to put something up, you know, like. And then I really did, I think, in some ways, I was on the verge of doing something. Like, the worst thing was, like, I did put something up that excited me, because I was just in Scotland last year, and they have put on the front page of their newspaper, they put "Welcome to Scotland" for those who are displaced and coming. You know, it's such a, they're such a welcoming people. You know, this is a land that has the right to roam. In other words, people can come onto your property and you make them dinner. And so I saw that, and I felt good. It felt like a positive thing, you know. And then the very first comment that I got was from somebody who is evidently my Facebook friend, but I don't know who they are. And they made a snide remark. And so you know what the first thing I wanted to do was? Go to war with that person. First thing I wanted to do was shoot him down by words. And then I wanted to just delete him as a friend and take him out. Right? I'm in disconnection. That's disconnection. That is like, that is a war. And then, happily, I didn't do that, and I just didn't do anything. I didn't want to start a battle either. And I scrolled down some more, and I saw Stephen Colbert, and he said something. He said, you know, and it's so true. He said, anything that is moving towards human connection right now is positive energy in the world. Or whatever it looks like for you, anything you do to come into human connection, this is a positive in the world right now. And unfortunately, I wasn't seeing myself doing that. I was creating more disconnection, just even inwardly within myself. Connection is with ourselves, you know, like what parts of ourselves have we actively disconnected from or forgotten about? We all walk on the same earth. We all breathe the same air. And I go into thinking of a teaching that was given to me and to many, Dr. Douglas Brooks, that says, when you're in these places, like we get in these places and we see someone or something other, and we say, oh, you're not me, you know, that's not what I think, you're not me. But then, if you stay with it a little longer, you'll be like, oh wait, but you're something like me. And eventually you stay with that thread a little longer. Oh, well, you're nothing but me. We walk the same earth. We breathe the same air. And so the key is to move to that middle place, which is what is the connection? And maybe it's superficial connection, like, oh, we walk the same earth. Well, that's not superficial, but you know what I mean? It's like you can't come up with something really specific. You know what? We breathe the same air, we walk the same earth. And it's the same thing with our earth. We're so disconnected from her. We're disconnected from cycles. We're disconnected from seasons. We're disconnected from the green ones, the plant life, and all of the magic and healing that they hold. We're disconnected from the four-legged ones, from the winged ones, from the ones who swim. And so we're at this critical juncture. How are we going to choose to connect? How are we going to connect with those who we actually have the initial reaction to push away, to go to war with, to unfriend? And so it's a big task, and it's not easy, you know. And so, but we have to. Any human attempt at connection is positive right now.